equipment. I changed graphics card settings to get more FPS.
Save me. Dead.
Yeah, I played too much PlanetSide 2. It's confusing me. I'm very confused.
You finally mastered their
No!
Still, no.
I'd say I'm competent, and parts of playing yesterday and fighting people felt really nice, or I didn't feel like I was struggling, just with like the basic control. I mean, other players have told me I'm good. I don't think I believe them though. I think they're sugarcoating.
I think you're probably pretty good because you're always underestimating your own ability.
It's like, nah, they're the ones who lie. So.
Victory.
But my friend is gonna be playing a HunterNet today with a bunch of his friends. A lot later on. It'd be about 5 hours from now, approximately.
Yeah, I'll be sound asleep.
Yeah, 6 hours. That's what I figured. It's like, oh, Fernando will be asleep-tism. Kenobi will be like 3 a.m. or something, and Cammy will be might be around, but she wouldn't want to play.
Yeah. What is she into nowadays?
It's not that. It's that she doesn't want to play against the like really good players.
But they're new.
Yeah, but they're used to PlanetSide.
Okay. Yeah, will you stream it? I'll watch the stream later.
I'm trying to shoot a tism. Yeah, tism. Not that tism. The other one.
Oh, go for it, boy. I saved your ass, boy. Victory.
Hello. You're a tism. It's like, I'm gonna die to like a random AI that like gets a good pass on me. It's gonna happen. Tism AI. Alright. That it was bothering me. Ugh. Oh, are you programming the next update already, Fernando? Is that,
I'm typing the devlog.
Okay. It's like, all ready to work. Yeah. Oh, and the main thing I noticed when I, like, replayed Infinity Battlescape, after playing PlanetSide 2, Battlescape suddenly feels way easier to aim. Because they have a virtual cursor only. It's like, wow, that's a lot better than, like, mysterious mouse acceleration curves that are baked in and that you can't ever get rid of, no matter how.
Wait, which one has the virtual cursor?
Infinity Battlescape.
Oh, you like they're easier to aim with than the one in PlanetSide? You
Yeah,
can't do
because
a linear
PlanetSide...
acceleration curve in PlanetSide?
PlanetSide, it's, you could turn it off, but it's, my friends told me that they somehow baked in an acceleration curve to the mouse and you can't get rid of it. It's very minor, which is the nice thing about it, but it's like, yeah, because it sucks because it's direct input. So, at least the pitching would, in theory, be easy. I'd still be dead in the water for y'all because that's on keyboard, but I could at least pitch. The pitch would be taken care of. Well, and the roll, because the roll's on, you know, mouse left and right. It's like, Yeah, it works though. I just don't like it, but it does work.
Where's mama? Where's mama? Shit. Hey Nando, I'm playing a game with dragons at the moment.
Oh, hold on 1 second.
Yeah, he's busy.
Oh,
Always so busy.
Okay, there's the devlog. What were you saying, Base?
I'm dying.
You're dying.
Stop dying.
Don't die, man.
No, I'm playing a game with dragons.
Gaming what?
A game with dragons.
Oh, that new dragon PvP game?
Yeah. That's called,
It's
how's it called? I forgot the name.
it's free to play, right?
Yes, Age of Ashes, Crusade or something.
Is it any good? It looks pretty, but is it any good?
Yeah, but the gameplay is fun.
Good, good. I love dragons. Actually, one of the first games I thought about making was a dragon-based game. And I used to play a dragon simulator. You know, there was the old dragon simulator back in the 80s, late 80s or early 90s at the earliest.
I killed
Very
someone
primitive
with-
3D graphics.
Oh, how do you turn back so fast?
You
I don't know how it
cannot.
compares to that game. Okay. So,
I got the
let me join you guys.
teammate has a plan.
And we're in the middle of nowhere.
So the main update in this build has to do with, well, there's the 2 new songs that Lamaro made, which are really nice. But besides that, I did work on some changes to mouse look. So now if you hold down the mouse look button and let go of it, instead of immediately recentering your view, your pilot will keep looking in that direction. What that allows you to do is, you know, turn your head, let go, and then actually control your ship while your pilot keeps looking in that direction. So if you're not using Track IR or Tobii eye tracking, it makes the mouse look more useful for looking around, in my opinion. The other thing that it does is, instead of having a setting to switch between forward vector only targeting or targeting based on where you look, it does it dynamically instead. So if you are facing, you know, mostly forward, then if you're facing mostly forward, then it will use your forward vector, your fixed reticle, as you know, the point of aim for targeting. But if you turn your head, then it'll use the center of your view. So that way you can quickly look left, you see somebody, press the target button, and it'll target them instead of somebody facing the nose of your ship. It'll switch over to where you're looking at. And it's smart. So if you're using, oh, somebody attacking me already, Renzo.
Maybe.
So if you're looking around and you have somebody target lock, and you look to them, then it'll automatically, when you let go of mouse look, will switch to padlock from that point instead of recentering or being stuck. So it took the existing feature and made it a little bit more useful. I mainly noticed during the last week's recordings, I was trying to use the free look to like look at my wingmen before taking off and stuff. And I thought, oh, this is not very convenient how it's always recentering automatically. So I changed it. And since the code having to do with looking around is similar to the code having to do with Tobii and Track IR, I figure it was a sort of a little
Beginner.
appetizer before
Yeah.
I sunk my teeth back into that part
Some
of the code.
foundation work.
Exactly. So that was it. I did that today because the rest of the week I was literally working on business stuff. Yeah. And Renzo already has me almost dead. Somebody save me.
I'm busy killing AI.
Oh. At least I hit him. I hit him twice.
I booped the days.
So yeah, that was it. So yeah, so I said in the devlog, I'm gonna try to. I got the Tobii. I didn't attach it to my monitor because I wasn't sure exactly. I didn't want to do it wrong, and it doesn't actually come with any instructions, just some diagrams. Yeah. You're starting to stream good.
Yeah. The
So I'm gonna
double
wait a
stream.
little bit and see. Watch a video, set it up properly, test it in some other
Oh,
game,
I need to
and then add it.
change
Okay.
the title of it, which I'm gonna do after this.
I'm gonna.
I was forgetting something.
And I'm gonna start streaming too. Actually, I think this is just gonna be a really laid-back play test. I'm not even gonna ping everybody
Alright.
today. There's not too many changes. Actually, there's something we can do. How many of us? There's 4 of us here. There's something we can do. I want to record a quick video together.
Oh, no.
But we gotta make sure that there's nothing crazy going on in the background. So I'm gonna mute your stream face temporarily. We're gonna record a video.
Yeah, but I won't be sticking I don't know, probably much longer.
Okay, I'll let you know when we start recording then if you're still here. So what I was thinking we do is, what if the 4 of us form up above the red planet and dive into a big AI battle, and I'm gonna record that and use it as a sort of a little co-op looking video where we line up above the battlefield. I can use the free look to look left and right to see the rest of the fighters in my wing, the 4 of us, and then I will start flying forward. And when you guys see me flying forward, then you start boosting and get a little bit ahead of me so that you show up in my field of view, and then we just dive all the way down. And once we get within the enemy, close to the enemy, I'll fire, and then we all start attacking them. So it's sort of like all 4 of us diving into the AI formation. I'm gonna record that, and if it looks good, then I might upload that to the YouTube channel and use it for some promotion. Because the footage we did last week, I wasn't too happy with it. I think we can do better, so I'm gonna try to record another team fight in the future. But I think this video would be a lot easier for us to do. It's just getting into formation above the battlefield, and then flying into the battle together, and then starting the fight together. No, I don't know if we'll even do any voice chatter. It might just be
I mean,
the
you
game
can
and
add
add
in
music to it.
stuff like voice chatter in post and have people that know what they're doing more anyway.
Yeah.
Like, you
yeah.
can just show them the footage, and it's like, alright, we'll do 1 take, and we'll do up to 10 takes, and we'll pick which ones.
Yeah.
Rather than you have to somehow have the flying be as good as you want it to, and have the voice chatter from the pilots be simultaneously as good as you want it to, all in 1 take. It's like, yeah, that seems like a very inconvenient way to make a video.
Yeah, it's hard. It requires more thought for sure to do a good job, like you said. Then Renzo attacks me while you're talking to me. Take advantage.
Yeah.
Get over here, Craze. Kill him.
I'm killing AI.
Oh, no one wants to give me any assistance. Days. Oh, there's the AI attacking him. My little buddies. Maybe I'll just finish you off on my own, Renzo.
It's too dangerous to be dangerous.
Ah, he got me.
Yeah, I want to stream.
Yeah,
Okay.
did you change the smoke again, or was it the same as last
No,
patch?
it's the same as last.
Because suddenly
week, where
the
it's
power burning
red.
smoke looks way more obvious than it did last
It depends
patch.
on the map. On some maps, it's easier to see, but I did change it to red recently
Okay.
to make it more obvious. Because before it was really hard to tell which of the 2 it was. So I've made the difference way bigger.
Yeah, you can see how often Days power burns.
Yeah. That's the whole point. I want you to be able to see it.
Ooh, the customization is really good.
Playing your Tism Dragon, yeah.
Covered in red, yeah. Me too, man.
Yeah, that's how the red planet existed. Too many people power burned in the empty map. It just congealed into a planet eventually.
Whoa, Renzo got me. Again.
Renzo loves you.
I will kill him.
Enzo was in big love with
I still find it very interesting that the one thing PlanetSide 2 has in common is that they don't have any leading or lag pips at all.
Mm.
You entirely have to go off your cursor, so it's like, it's interesting.
Yeah, I prefer it without the pips, honestly.
So I figured, it's like, I didn't think that especially, that's probably why people have a hard time learning the flying, it's like, that part of it.
I think it makes
well.
sense since there's so much emphasis on the infantry too, and infantry don't have pips. So
Yeah.
why bother to add them to
Oh,
the...
they actually need them because the animations are very jittery, so it's like, yeah.
Yeah, the bullets are very fast.
I mean, you have the fact that the game's pure client-side hit detection, so whatever happens in your client is the law of the land.
So
Even
how do
if
they
it's...
prevent cheating?
It's like, I don't know about that specific, but... I mean, I have seen people cheat. It's like... But, oh yeah, they have software that runs alongside the game that, like, modders if you have any fishy programs open. I believe that's all it does.
I see.
It doesn't work on every program, but, like, most cases, it's cut down on it
It's
massively.
like a cat and mouse game when you use that approach. But it's better than nothing.
It's like you just have a server, and all the server does is it makes sure that the player ships have the statistics that they're supposed to have for their ship, and if there's ever any change, it instantly bans you. It's like, well, you can't cheat from making your ship OP at least.
Ah.
I don't know if they have Discords because I don't see anything.
So it's just annoying because it's like the same issue that Drone has as well, which is sometimes there's so much of a gap in ping that you can be doing things that are impossible from the other person's perspective and whatnot.
Yeah.
Which, like, really muddies. For the air combat, it basically doesn't matter at all. Because the way their air combat is, you're fighting far enough away that the ping would have to be really high for it to actually matter that much, apart from, like, when the hit detection happens. But for, like, the actual infantry, it's like you die, like, behind cover all the time. Like, people... It's just, like, the typical... Just, like, ping-related lag and nonsense.
I found
I think, like, the main thing is, like, that Days figure out in PlanetSide 2 is, like, the laggier you are, you can just, like, abuse it to kill people unexpectedly. So if you play as, like, a, you know, a sniper that has a one-shot headshot sniper rifle, and you have a decloak which takes, like, a long time, it's like, well, Days has, like, 300 ping, so he's already, like, decloaked and shot, and at that point, you might start to see him decloak from their perspective, so it's like, yeah. It's like he gets, like, an advantage in that specific situation, which is really funny. It's like, it does make me wonder how many of, like, the good players are doing something along those lines. Where it's like you just pick the laggiest server you can and just, like, grind it out. Because you can get lag advantage. If you're using a playstyle that has, like, massively lag advantaged in your favor.
That even worse.
No. Are you suffering from gunmanitis, where the more you fight gunmen, the worse you get at fighting every other player in the entire game?
No, no.
'Cause that's what Renzo believes that's a thing.
That's the thing.
Yeah, gunmanitis.
This game I butt kicked by Renzo. Always has been. I think we're like, oh, there he is.
There's a day. Oh, it's so tempting to just, like, kill a Days, but it's mean, so I won't. Oh, I almost killed it by accident, though, because it flew in front of me. Yeah, but Renzo's a Tism, so. Renzo attacks everybody. Like, we're pretty sure that Nico left the game one time when he was playing randomly because Renzo joined his game. Because he instantly switched his server. We're pretty sure that's why.
That didn't work either.
Are you like diversifying your tactics?
GG. Renzo, GG. I will kill you, mate. I know what I'm gonna do.
Yeah, you should do bomber with gimbaled gun. That's a good way to kill Renzo.
Huh? A bomber with what?
Gimbaled gun. You just
Gimbaled gun.
like the skirt up all close to the Renzo and you'll kill autism like none.
Let's go. I'm gonna take your advice. I must kill Renzo.
It's like, although, I'd say fast gun as well. Like using a GAT, I'd say would be a good decision as well.
Yeah, I've had the most luck with the guys. So.
Yeah. Or flat cannon if you don't mind it being patient. Flat cannon works very well in duels.
Goddamn.
Way more.
Woo! This is not working. What kind of advice you giving me?
Oh, well, if I was using that build, I might be able to.
Oh wait, no, it's working, it's working!
It's like,
I got some hits on him. I doubted you too soon. Okay.
well, I mean, it was literally the first time you used it, so I didn't think. You gotta learn the nuance of gimbaled gun. The most high skill ceiling weapon in the game, according to me.
Let's see.
And you thought it was rock. Well, it's not. Because I'd say LRMs maybe. I don't know. I'm just wondering how much Straff will like enjoy. It's like I'm unsure. I just have the feeling they'll probably find it pretty easy for going from planet side to HunterNet.
Some of Stropp's friends are playing?
Yeah. That's who's playing, but I feel like most of them will just find it really easy, and the only thing I think they'd have any difficulty with are just G-force management. That's like the only thing I feel like that would be an issue.
Shit.
It's like, I don't think so as much the flying, just because it's like, you just have more directions you can move in, but you don't necessarily have to. Yeah, well, it's one thing to like have a player randomly trade a game, but oh yeah, that's how you play dogfighting in PlanetSide 2. You're most of the time you're very defensive. You're both playing passively is the most common. You can be aggressive though, and usually like it's actually NC Reavers seem like they're the best at playing aggressive if they want to play aggressive. Not all of those pilots play aggressively, but it seems like if you want to play aggressive, that's like the best faction for it. Although I definitely saw a Scythe once or twice be aggressive. I'd say the only other thing is
He still got me.
that would be
like
like
one of those AI bombers.
yeah. It's like the only other thing I feel like they'd have difficulty is they'd probably be putting too much emphasis on rolling over just pitching, yawing, and strafing. It's like you don't need to roll anywhere near as much as you do in PlanetSide 2, because the rolling's like half of what you're doing in PlanetSide 2, because realistically in PlanetSide 2, you have only two strafing directions, up and down, and your up strafe is like twice as good as your down strafe. So basically, if you want to move any direction, you need to roll to that and strafe up.
Yeah,
Like that's basically how,
Roll
if
and
you need to
switch back.
dodge, that's how you have to do it. And every now and then you can down strafe just to like vary your movement, but most of the time you just want to be up strafing.
Oh wow, they have
That's-
a lot of streamers.
And using the roll to like change your direction rather than being able to change a different strafe direction like you do in Undernet.
Renzo's in trouble.
Yeah, Evan. Energy management's always like a tism until you like get the basic idea of it. It's not the most like intuitive thing. Alright. Before I forget, I want to update my stream info so that it's not like the old title.
Little cheeky little light fighter. Get back here. Oh, he killed by heat damage.
Oh, I like changing the titles, it's fun.
GG Renzo. Finally.
Oh, you got the Renzo.
I finally got one. I kind of got himself from the heat damage. But hey, I caused that. He was in bad shape.
Unless you did it on
Bad
purpose to give you a pity victory. You never know.
No, he was way hurt.
You don't know.
I know.
Could have been one of those.
Okay, let's see.
He's back with the pity. Not pity at all. Oh, it's on my 6.
It's funny because like Renzo never has pity for anything. And like I'm wondering if he even has empathy for anything. To be honest.
I'm sure he has empathy.
Nah.
He's a good guy. We're trying to besmirch his character.
It's like well all the time. I besmirch everyone's character constantly.
Okay. See, now you made me lose.
Mm-hmm.
Broke my concentration.
Well, I mean, Renzo could be talking. I mean, that'd break his own concentration, maybe. I don't know. Wait,
Well,
maybe that's
maybe
why
go-
Renzo doesn't talk anymore. He just wants to try hard more. So if he doesn't talk, he can try hard better. Maybe that's why.
You should have dodged earlier, eh, Renzo?
I will be leaving the board.
Alright, have a good time.
CFAs.
Kenobi.
Goddamn.
The rock gun.
Oh my god, that's a crazy lag.
So the other thing is, hitboxes are also smaller in this game compared to PlanetSide, but not by that much. There's a nicer thing about HunterNet. The hitboxes are 100% consistent in HunterNet, whereas PlanetSide 2, like, hitboxes vary a lot depending on, like, the angle as well as what type of fighter they're using. They all have a unique hitbox. So it's like...
And if they're rolling all the time, that's gonna make it even more tricky.
Yeah. But it's like, so, like, this game is smaller hitboxes, but not by that much.
Ah, he killed me again. Okay, I'm gonna switch to my joystick. Maybe I'll have better luck. Okay. Okay, just trying to switch hardware here. After a few more of these, I think we should try that co-op run I told you guys about.
Yeah, the red planet. The red.
Okay, trying to switch control systems, input hardware. Here we go. Joystick. Check for new devices. When Oh, it's been a while since I used this joystick. Let's see how I do.
And like, I don't really want to go
Oh, I do
that
need-
hard.
Okay.
I'm being
Nice,
aggressive unless.
And I need flight assist on a button. Let's see. Joystick buttons. There we go. Unmap that.
Aha. Oh, and the nice thing is, PlanetSide 2 is a ring radar only, and it only works within 600 meters, so the radar in Hermit's technically better. It provides more information. So it's like they get, some PlanetSide 2 players, they get an upgraded radar from what they're used to.
So I've been spoiling you with this radar.
Yeah, compared to plants. It's very spooky.
Ah.
It's like, not really. I'd say it's kind of similar.
Fuck.
You just don't have days ranges. It's like you don't have extreme long range. You just have normal long range in PS2.
Oh, their missiles are only 300-meter long range?
Yeah.
That's pretty short.
But they're very reliable at that range because the missiles in PlanetSide 2 they have really, really, really high agility. So if a missile's got you, it's gonna get you unless you outfly it or get an obstacle in between it or something. Generally. And there's, I mean, most of the things I don't like about the fighters, it's just like their damage resistances are very artificial. Like, all the fighters have like a 9 times damage increase from tank shells just to ensure they get one hit by them. I'm just like, stupid. I hate it. I don't know why they want you to get one shot by tank shells so badly. It's like if you have any aspirations of hovering still, it's like, well, get rid of them because you'll just die to a random tank that like gets a shot on. It's like you can never not be like wiggling at any point for fear of getting one hit. It's kind of like Battlescape in a way. It's like you just have to be moving in some direction all the time to avoid just like getting killed. Just like just isn't entirely what I want because it's like there should be a reason. There should be a time and places for like being stopped. Oh, I hate it. I hate when people overcommit the AA and somehow the ground forces still can't do anything. I'm just like, how? How can they not do anything? It's because they don't have air support. That's why they can't do anything. Probably. Because the air support is so suppressed that they can't help out.
Okay, let's do the co-op fight instead. I give up, Renzo. You win.
Oh.
I can't kill you. I can't kill you, mate. Okay. Let's try. Let's switch to this for the video. Where was I? Then afterwards, maybe you can do a 2v2. Me and Renzo versus Daze and Crazed. How's that sound?
Sure. Sounds, tism. Alright.
Okay, we're on the same team, boys. Go to the top of the map and form up on me. And I'm gonna refit. Who's attacking poor Daze? He's on our team, boys. He's friendly.
Oh, and also... Hunter, you have the option to turn the flight assist on and off, which you cannot do in PlanetSide 2. Which is one of the reasons why I have an issue with it. It's like I
They
can't
have
turn.
flight assist in.
Yeah,
Planet
well, it's very minimal. It's just the throttle systems as well as the hovering system that counteracts gravity to extent, especially when you're hovering. Because it's not the vertical thrust, because the vertical thrust is entirely separate to what allows you to hover. It's a different, like, force. But you can't ever turn it off, and it's like, I'd rather have that just be, like, put on the thrust and activate whenever I manually do it, but that's just not a thing in that game.
Who's ramming me?
You always have a throttle, and you always have gravity
Okay,
assist,
stop
basically.
ramming me. Okay, here we go. Oh, he rams me anyways. Okay, let's form up, guys. I want you to form up on me, okay? About this distance.
Get closer.
I want to be more or less in the middle of the map here. And let's see. I want you guys to my right. So form on one right after the other to my right. And try to get as close to, you know, as close to my right as you can. Like almost touching my ship.
I think I've almost done it.
And the two ships should be. There you go, Days. Just pull back a little bit. Right there. That's good. A little bit back further. There. Stop. Forward. Okay. We want to form a line abreast formation. Okay. There we go. Days and Crazed are in formation. Where's Renzo at?
I mean, I could spin. Look, he's to your left.
Okay, let me sure we're okay. Days is there. Crazed is there.
So close.
And Renzo, you're on the wrong side. You gotta get on the other side. Get there. Get between me and Days if there's enough room. Yeah. Getting close. It's easy. You can just face us. You know, face my guns.
Yeah, you can rotate and then just like rotate if you don't
Yeah,
know
then
where
we
you're
rotate the
at.
other way. So you need to go to. You stop spinning upside down. Stop there and now move to where my gun is at. This side. Over here.
It's like, are you two so unbehaved? You're
Yeah,
like,
there. Okay. Stop firing. Okay, fine. Some people are better at
it's
formation.
like
firing than
Fernando
others.
does not have a lot of time on his hands because he has important stuff to be doing. And you're here
So I'm watching
wasting his
drunken-
time.
Okay, well, maybe this is about as good as it's gonna get. So what I want you to do is you should be aligned with me, okay? So facing straight towards the battlefield, straight down, right? And not upside down, okay? If you fire your guns, everybody fire your guns, make sure the guns are aligned in a plane. Not at me, in a plane, okay? Okay, I think that's
Ow,
pretty decent.
pain, suffering.
Now, whatever you do, don't change your alignment. I'm gonna pull back a little bit. See what kind of formation we got. Okay, Days, what I want you to do is go down a little bit. Oh no, go back. Go back, sorry. I got your names confused. That's Days Gambler. There, stop there. Stop. Go forward. Forward a little bit. Renzo, stop firing. Dang it. Stop.
About to choke my soda.
Okay, Days, look towards the planet. Okay. Maybe I'll start the flight behind you guys. That's easier. And why is your name there? That's kind of weird. Oh, I got it. It's better if I don't have any of you targeted. Okay. This is good. So. I'm gonna start recording in a little bit, but this is a good lineup. Stop jittering around. Stay still. Okay, so I think what we're gonna do is I'm going to yeah, I'll say go, and then you guys start actually we'll wait for the timer to start. So when you hear the bell ring, boost, power burn forward. and keep power burning until until you're within HUD range of the enemy. You can actually see their little HUD things. Okay, and what difficulty we got it on? We got it on a veteran, perfect. Okay, so try to fly in a straight line until then, so that, and then you just go for your nearest enemy. Here we go.
Kind of unlucky. There was nothing really close, but this.
Yeah, there's nothing here. Go back to the top. Yeah, we need more enemies.
Yeah, the
Okay.
radar found the closest enemy was 4 kilometers.
Yeah, we need more bots. Yeah, we're gonna spawn more bots. There we go. We
Yeah.
need a lot
Oh yeah,
more.
I forgot.
There was nothing there.
I forgot you have the power.
I have the power. Let's go. Yeah, but that worked pretty well. Except for Days, you were a little slow on your boost. You got left behind.
Oh, he's the rookie pilot, so.
Actually, what we can do instead is use regular thrust until you reach the top speed on your light fighter, and then once you reach that speed, then switch to power burn.
I think it's easier just to power burn to start.
Maybe just to power. You know, maybe yeah. We can. You're probably right.
It's like
Power burn
it's
from
less
the beginning.
steps. It's like all you have to do is hit it when it's 0, and if it's a
Yeah.
little bit off, it's
Okay.
fine.
Don't ram me. Okay. Let's go give ourselves a little bit more space. I'm gonna start behind you guys. So form up in front of me, and form up to my left and right. Okay, Days, stay on this side of me. Get as close to me as you can. Pull. Okay, well face me so you can see where I'm at, and then get right like when Renzo's at. Yeah, there you go, Craze. Perfect.
All right.
Yeah, nice and tight. Okay. Now you should should be this direction, right? So we're all aligned in a plane. Now I'm gonna move back. Days, face the correct direction. There you go.
I figured out an asteroid to recenter myself so I can look around.
Okay. Let's see this time. Roll a little bit to the right, Days. There you go. Perfect. Now we're gonna put in a lot of bots. Okay, when the thing runs, you know what to do.
Allegedly. Oh, I need to drop the fly assist though, otherwise it won't work. Found an enemy. Or just in the distance for me. It was 4 kilometers again because I didn't want to go for the same one I saw someone else go for. Basically. Like, luckiest.
Manzolo's damaged. Oh, no wonder.
Oh. Kind of a lot of bugs. My frame rate started to go down now. It's no longer maintaining maximum frame rate. Which is what
Too many bots.
Which is what I want, because if I'm... As long as my frame rate's above the maximum on my monitor, it's impossible to have any stuttering, but if it ever dips, then it'll start being minor issues, and then it'll get worse as the frame rate gets lower. That's like the pro tip for stuttering reduction. Just always just lower your settings so much that it's impossible for you to never not be at the highest frame rate for your monitor. And then you'll never have a problem.
Ooh, that's a nice pass. Got him.
I wonder what it looks like from a distance. I just want to look real quick.
I'm gonna lower the number of bots back to the default number now.
Yeah, it looks really
They'll start being
pretty.
funny.
There's tiny explosions everywhere. It's almost like someone's just shooting a flat cannon and they're very inaccurate. That's what it looks like. So, I mean, honestly, like, the quality of the explosions at, like, the distance, like, you'd almost... That's almost like a similar quality, like some of the really nice explosions I see in, like, good RDS games, where they, like, make everything look really pretty.
Explosive flak. Each pellet is a rocket.
So, I mean, flak is typically explosive. In fact, it's flak. It's a kind of explosion. It's a flak explosion. It's a very specific kind of explosion. Although, plant-side flak's kind of like fake flak, because it doesn't explode.
The AI is a little bit
Flak
scarier
explodes.
when there's a ton of them. I think it's a capital ship opening up on me. Woo! This light, what's got a heavy cannon? Okay, I'm hitting the deck. I'm going in for repairs.
Let's see.
Dave's Gambler's in danger. You want to go repair, Days?
He's fine.
I'll meet you at the deck. Oh, repair on kill is on.
Yeah.
I did all this flying for nothing. Kurt just killed somebody. You know what I noticed is this whole time I've been playing on Wi-Fi. The netcode has gotten so good I don't even realize. I used to always notice, but I made the netcode so good that I forgot to switch to my
Your
internet.
wired connection. Maybe that's why you lost against Renzo so much. That increased ping just gave you such a big disadvantage.
Yeah, it is a sign. The netcode is definitely good enough for now.
Yeah.
Although I have some ideas to make it even better, but
Yeah, I'd say it's like only if it's like
I'd
something.
say it's probably the best netcode of any space game out there.
Yeah.
So that's probably good enough.
It's like the best of both worlds, where you have like the responsiveness of it being client without the problems of it being client, which is it. The more the ping is, the more invalid like the fighting actually is, because it's just so divergent from like your perspectives that you're not even fighting each other anymore. But it's basically about as responsive. Like up to like 100 and something ping, I'd say it's like it's fine to play it. But at 100 ping, you definitely notice the strafing being slower, which I don't think there's anything you could really do without it being very weird feeling. Unless you'd also want to predict like the strafing too, which I feel like might put an unnecessary burden on the netcode anyway. Because if anything, you want the shooting to be the most accurate over how accurate the strafing is. Because it's like, well, yeah, it's nice, but it's like if it's coming at the cost of shot accuracy. I think people would rather have like the visual models of the bullets not like jitter in and out when the error correction's having a fun time. You know, I tell people, it's like, it's not a big deal. It's like, the visual of your projectiles isn't super accurate, but their actual location is way more accurate. So it's inconvenient, but especially with tracers, though, it's more important to make sure the projectiles don't have jittery lag, because people are watching them to see how they adjust their aim and whatnot now. So it's more important than it used. But it's not a super big deal. It's not like every projectile is gonna be really laggy and glitchy. Only some of them will do that. And I smell really good food.
Renzolo is burning these AIs.
Poor AI.
He's team killing.
Stop team killing. Toxic. Also, I don't know how many PlanetSide 2 people play on stick, because, like I said, when I tried it, it just flat out didn't work, like, to an acceptable level. It's like, it felt like it didn't matter if you have a stick. It feels like the control, just on, like, pitching, is just, like, really strange. Weird. So it's like, I don't know how many of them. Yeah, I bound everything. The problem was, I had it working, but it just sucked. Like, it felt like it wasn't even an analog input, it felt like it was a digital input. So it felt like I could move my stick, like, 40%, and it would do nothing, and then once I get over 50%, then it's suddenly doing, like, halfway to, like, the maximum pitch. Like, it didn't feel like it was analog at all. That's why it sucked. And I bet it's probably because it probably depends on what stick you use, and you can't just use any old stick, even though I have a nice joystick. It's not the system they have. Pretty sure they have to go in and do work for every individual possible stick with how they have it implemented, more than likely. So if you had like a more popular joystick, you'd probably have it work better. It's like, I'm probably never gonna get anything else. I just like one joystick, and I don't even use that much. So I don't want to invest in more stick hardware when I already have one stick and I don't use it that often anyway. It's like, doesn't make sense.
Yeah. I was following Renzo around trying to steal his kills, but I didn't do a very good job of it.
Yeah, you need to use like HVC or something that does like a lot of damage.
They just took one of mine. Look at the score. We're slaughtering the poor AI team.
They will not live.
It's kind of therapeutic watching us just have the. I have the AI, the voice log turned on, and it says like Renzolo killed, Days killed, Craze killed.
AI uprising is still
Everywhere I go, I see one of you guys taking something out. Ah, took one of my kills.
Alright. I'll probably be leaving soon just to eat.
Oh, I hit an asteroid. Damn, Renzo got it.
It's a plasma boomer. I've used Plaza for so long. When I like briefly used Vulcan, it felt so easy. It was like cheating, in my opinion. It's like, I gotta keep using plasma, and like, Vulcan just feels like I'm cheating. It's just so much easier to hit people with it.
Okay, Renzolo MVP this for 45. Damn. How many you get? Craze got 40.
Yeah, I got 40. So it's like,
Days got 7, and I got 6. Days, you and I were just mere mortals. We're not part of the elite of the elite here. Okay, so let's do a team fight.
yeah. Before I have to
Me,
go eat.
you gonna go eat? Yeah, I'm gonna play after this.
Yeah.
You and Days and Craze versus Renzo and me.
So we switched
Okay.
to Haldos, alright.
Yeah, you guys switch to the other team.
Oh, the turrets
Come
are
on,
red
Renzo.
again.
Let's go meet up on the.
Did it always say northern next to it? I feel like it did.
Yep. It did.
It's like the things you never know. Wait, yeah, kill the turrets. They're hostile.
Oh, I haven't fixed that bug yet.
Yeah. Did minor changes, but no bug fixing apparently. Of bugs you already knew existed.
Tisk.
Tisk.
There's more important things to be working on.
What
I'll
if
fix
that
the-
bug's causing some performance issue somewhere? You don't know.
No, it's fine.
It's less likely to have random performance issues when you know the code's working correctly. In every area. It's like, you don't...
What about padlock? The
The aggressive Pavlok where it, like, constantly looks all the time.
There's only one padlock. There's no alternate one. What you can change in terms of padlock is you can switch between wide and narrow in the cockpit menu.
It likes the aggressive one because it means
It's
you never
always
lose
turning.
people because they can
Yeah.
never fly past you. It's basically cheating, honestly. Nah, I don't care.
Oh, you have to switch your head back to the center of the screen and let go to have it manually. Yeah, it won't. It doesn't automatically return. You have to let go. And that's not padlock. That's free look.
Yeah, stupid.
Okay, I'm recording this. Do you have the padlock set to narrow? Switch your padlock to wide on, because actually it shouldn't matter. I have my padlock on wide off, and then my mouse look has the same range. It ignores it. Yeah, turn wide padlock on.
Alright.
Okay. Turn wide padlock on, and you should be able to look all the way left, all the way right. Okay. Let's do this because I gotta get going.
Yeah, I have to get going as well. It's like we gotta...
If you move your head until you're facing your center reticle, more or less, then it will, within a certain area within that looking for, then it'll perfectly recenter it. But if you're looking to the left and let go, it'll keep looking to the left. That's so you can continue using your spaceship while looking to the left, right? So you want to look to left while turning left, since you use your mouse for both. Okay. Yeah, no, you can't change it. Okay. You'll get used to it, I think. Practice with it. I might increase the area for recentering so you don't have to align it so perfectly in the center. That might... Hold up.
Need to go.
I might also get used to it. Okay, here we go. At the start, we'll do this, huh? Good luck, Renzo. Let's kick their butts.
Why is day is so much more Tizome? I remember.
Roger. Day's incoming. Day's engaging with me. I have crazed on scope as well.
Oh, my poor Dez. He's
What?
the best guy. Oh,
Watch
repair
out
and
your
kill
energy,
still on.
Renzo,
Is
you're
that
rolling
is
energy.
repair
Turn
and
towards
kill
me.
supposed to be on?
Oh, repair. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll turn that off.
Yeah, I'd noticed like Renzo full regen his energy. I'm just like, wait, is that supposed to be on? 'Cause I don't care if it's on, but I'm just wondering if it was supposed
Yeah,
to.
I turned it off. I turned it off. Let's
So
just
was
keep
that the intention for it to be turned on?
It was not the intention. Daze is back.
I can't see.
Got him. Good job.
That's why I don't like using it. Shit, team 5.
Oh, I should have, huh?
Always
Got
like
too greedy there.
Scape.
Runs like, use some cover, mate. I'm heading towards you. Oh, I'm dead.
I'm sure there was a Renzo around here somewhere.
Wait for me, bud.
Uh-huh. Ah, I saw it.
Head towards me. Okay, we're both here.
Doing a good job of being a Tism Days. Are you sure? Continue to be Tism-like.
Ah! Pull back if you can. One minute left. Okay. I'm 3 clicks from you, Renzo.
Wait.
Okay, right beside you. Oh no. Ah, we lost by 1. It's my bad for being too.
Alright, I do have
reckless.
to go eat. So
Okay.
y'all continue to have fun.
Okay, see you crazy. Yeah, I have to get going too, actually. We'll end the recording there. Sorry for a short playtest.
Yeah, I'm gonna send in my stream. Goodbye, Disms.